not satisfied. Just like Mo 3 ain't satisfied. Because Mo 3 said it's a bitch. It's like two or three bitches involved with this nigga Yellow Beezy. I said that goddamn shit. I know it was him and a bitch, like a baby mama, and that rainwater motherfucker. So if they ain't got rainwater yet, goddamn it, I mean him and another bitch. A bitch is in this shit now. Mo 3 showed me a light-skinned bitch. Somebody tied into the music industry behind this. It's fucking one of them niggas. It's Rainwater, the other ones, and there's another one. That baby mama who house he was over there with. I don't know if it was Rainwater baby mama. They was sharing the baby mama. It was the baby mama. She got a sister and a mama. Because I think them came out when the other psychics were interviewing them. The mama and the two sisters that lured Mo 3 over there that I think he had fucked with before. She was fucking Rainwater and another nigga. She's like the neighborhood goddamn in Strawberry. This is what I'm saying. Mo 3 is very, very upset about this here shit. Because he said that then that damn sissy over there, that damn fucking them trannies, that's the shooter he paid. The shooter done come out and he's slow anyway. I'm surprised he took this goddamn it long to fucking say something. Cock-eyed it, eyes crossed over, beat-eyed it and shit. He looked like I don't know if this nigga looked like a praying mantis. What kind of animal? A beaver? What did he look like? It's one of them things. I can get to it in a minute, goddamn it. I don't know, an eel. The one that shot him got cock-eyed it and cross-eyed it at the same goddamn time and buck-eyed it. Buck-eyed it, cross-eyed it, and goddamn it his eyes close together on his damn face. I don't trust a nigga that's eyes is ran too close together or too far a goddamn apart. But you look at the shooter, the one that messed with trannies, goddamn it. I mean, his eyes is straight right in the front of his head and real close to his fucking nose. That bothers me. He light-skinned it like that with the buck-ass rounded off ass eyes, and then they ran real close together, and then they cock, buck, and cross. I've never seen a nigga with all three combinations that I've seen, goddammit, but he got it. If I see a motherfucker like that outside, I get my gun and I call 911. Motherfucker have to get the fuck away from around here and get out my yard, because just looking at him straight on like that, and I see them eyes lined up like that and gap and buck and cross and goddamn it I just think need some bifocals, and they have to get some special makeup the way his head shape and the way his eyes shape, rounded off and ran the goddamn together. You know he's slow. You know this fucker slow. He's the type that would do the shit he did. Get out the car and run after Mo 3 on the goddamn highway. In ongoing traffic in the daylight and shoot at a motherfucker running down the street. Now, I don't know, and then they say, Mo 3 is a shooter, so he didn't pay nobody to do his work. This nigga got them to get out there with that damn pot belly and shit. He was kind of cute, though, the way he was shaped up in a little pot belly. Show that little round. Niggas was saying, too. Rap that goddamn sign. He one time, niggas ain't your friend. He get out there with that pot belly just running. That shit is fucked up as hell. Then he paid that retarded one with the eyes buck and cock and cross, running down the fucking highway. Get locked up, been sitting there, 2-3 years, and now he decides to fucking tell on Yellow Bees. I thought they had locked up Yellow Bees before for this, let him out and dropped it. Now, y'all look at the timing of this shit that's going on. I told y'all that all this shit in the underworld was kicking off, and it was war in the underworld, and it was war up here, and where the planets was lined up, this shit was shifting and being exposed. Things are beginning and things are ending, and things that haven't ended were gonna come to an end and be destroyed and dismantled. You see this shit here? How this is all coming out at the same fucking time. I told y'all what they was gonna do to these niggas, goddammit. I told y'all this was Arnold Schwarzenegger, goddammit. This was Demolition Man. This was the beginning of the goddammit end. With these cyber wars and cyber jail. And goddammit, one is beginning of a new era with the cyborg technology and the ending of another. We are out of the age. This old age. So probably moving into the age of Aquarius. I think we've been in it. Now we're moving into a new year. This is like technically the new year. And as we're moving into it, we see old things ending and old things dying. This is some fucked up shit for these niggas. And I've been looking at this shit that Trump been doing, and he has passed all these laws to bring us back to an era of segregation. If y'all remember last year, I told y'all I seen this with Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I said they were going to take us back to the 50s, take us to an era of segregation and make you fight for your rights again, fight for and protect your life. Trump is doing it. He is dismantling any protection for people of color, to get into schools, to get grants, the military. He is doing everything he can to dishonor and disrespect Black people and Black veterans. And any laws to protect Black people to go to school, to get financial aid and assistance, to be able to go into places without being discriminated against. He is now anybody that want to have a business and don't want Black folks there. He has now struck down that federal law and returned the law back to the states. A lot of these things to say that if white folks want to say you can't come in their restaurant and you can't come in their store, then goddamn it, keep your Black ass up out of there, because they can do that, and now you can't sue them. You can't do a goddamn thing about it because you ain't got no motherfucking protection. Why? Because I got them, and me and Elon Musk said so. And if you look at the history of Elon Musk, he's a racist. His daddy's a racist. They went into South Africa and called themselves Africans and made themselves white Africans and killed and oppressed Blacks during apartheid. His daddy was one of the main supporters and advocates of apartheid. Hate Black people. Y'all need to study this, and them two is partners in crime up there and doing everything to undo everything our ancestors fought for, lived for, died for, shed blood for, got bit with dogs for, and beat up by police and shit for. That's why it upset me the other day when them bitches come on my page. It's just about Angie Stone. Shut your bitch ass up, bitch. This ain't about just about no goddamn Angie Stone. This is about MLK. This is about Coretta. This is about nigga Evans. This is what that boy name? Emmett Till. Huh? This ain't just about no singer, goddammit. I know, right? This is about everybody that fought for civil rights. And we should also have the ability in the United States to fight for human rights. Because civil rights ain't gonna protect you, you also need human rights. All of these people, children, women, men that got bit up for dogs, treated with water hoses, so strong they knocked them down and slid across the street while they sick their motherfucking dogs on them. This is for all of them. So this bitch talking about it's just one and Monique using this for her time. I don't give a fuck if Monique using it or not. This nigga and Oprah fucked Monique over, and she ain't the only one, and she ain't the first one, and she won't be the last one. She just the only one that ain't no scary bitch and said something about that helter-skelter ass demonic occult ass shit. And the ones before her, like I said, that I just got mentioned, that got lynched and hung and killed and cut up and they dick cut off and put in a jar for their wife as a fucking souvenir, and goddamn Oklahoma and Black Wall Street and all the other Black folks. And Native Americans and indigenous that's called niggers that really ain't. But we just need to talk about Angie. Okay? So fuck you and everybody that thinks how the fuck you think. Because now you're going to fucking find out why you're talking about Angie and you can't even defend her. Now we're going to say you want to defend yourself, and is it just going to be about Angie? And don't complain now, because Trump and all these other white Republicans and these KKK members are making sure they take your ass back to slavery days and back to Niggerville, where they can make every town a goddamn sundown town, and Trump is doing everything he can to remove all your protection and remove the lock so them crackers can pop it and come in on your ass, wherever the fuck you at. So when them crackers put their foot in your ass and tell you certain place you can't go, snatch your teeth out, beat your damn ass, I want you to say one thing. This ain't about my Black ass, goddammit. This about Angie. Yeah? That's what I want to hear you say. Huh? Because if you look at the news and you look at the laws motherfucking Trump is passing and the ones that he's breaking and undoing, I want you to say, this ain't about me, this about Angie. Keep your Black ass off my page and shut your Black ass up, because this about Angie, huh? That's all this about. It ain't about us. It ain't about none of this other shit. So long, baby. That's going on because that's affecting all of us. It ain't affecting all of us. It's just about Angie. Huh? Because these white folks is letting you know what they fucking felt and what their ancestors felt 100 years ago and 200 years ago. They motherfucking still feel now. They just have to hide it because there were laws protecting your Black ass. Now, and they were still doing it, because in Alabama and other places like that for years, Black people have still been, niggas been locked up in jails and then found the next day swinging from a goddamn ceiling with a sheet, and they'll say, oh, they killed themselves. He did it to himself. Just like the twins left the airport, if that's where they were, drove themselves to a mountain they've never been to in their life. Out of all the mountains, you should have went to Stone Mountain, goddamn it, if you're going in that place. But no, they went past Stone Mountain, went all the way up in this mountain where it's like, 1,000 or 1,500 population there, and predominantly white, about 4 or 5 niggas up there. Drive themselves all the way up there and shoot themselves. Okay. I already know they didn't drive themselves up there. Somebody drove them, but they didn't do it. Somebody drove their car. Somebody ambushed them. Somebody pulled a gun on them. Tied them up, some kind of way. They didn't do that to themselves. But these niggas is doing that to themselves in Alabama and all these racist towns even though there are laws to protect them. And you know what? The police go along with it. The state investigators go along with it. The feds go along with it and say, yeah, you know, we're going to rule like Sandra Bland. Said Sandra Bland had killed herself. And we know that's not true because that white police had it in for her when he pulled her over and she was possibly raped. You know, she just couldn't take it and hung herself. That girl was too goddamn strong. Just like y'all hear something happen to me and I get locked up and then they tell y'all a day or two late on the news, she killed herself. You know that's not me. You know that ain't me. All of them get together and cover that shit and put that shit together on your ass. And see, now it's going to be easier for them to do it because of the laws that protect you. Trump is now undoing and reversing. Just look at it. Because in the past couple of days, he done did another one. And I'm looking at that, and now all these niggas that's doing this shit and setting motherfuckers up and setting each other up and killing each other and putting hits out on each other and extorting each other. Now you look at the timing of it. Now the feds, the states and the feds deciding who's gonna round them all up. You think that these niggas been doing this shit for years. White folks been doing it for years. Other ethnic groups have been doing it for years and get away with it. They ain't rounding all their ass up. And now you see all of a sudden all these niggas, the feds is looking at all these niggas. And they've been doing it and they ain't did that before, not like this. And now they all these ones. And I'm not saying this is not spiritual as well. I'm not saying we're not working in the spirit realm to get justice for what was done for Nipsey, Dolph, Mo3. The ones that were full of light that came here to do other things. They might have started off doing gang shit. And then as they get older and they get more enlightened, they start to evolve out of it like Nipsey did. And I don't know, I'm not sure if Mo3 was trying to do that. I know Young Dolph was, and a family man and trying to build up community and set an example. And they were so jealous and hated him like they did Nip. Him and Nip were friends. They both Leos. They were very close. He said they were going to do a tour together. And Dolph made a chain dedicated to Nipsey that he would wear. And those ones that are elevating, they kill. Just like niggas just can't take. Just had to kill him, which would also represent that God energy because he's in Memphis. And when he came to me, I saw MLK. I said, what does Martin Luther King got to do with this here? And then they showed me. I started to see it. Dolph took a picture at the hotel, I think Lorraine Hotel in Memphis, where they shot down King, a K-I-N-G, and then Dolph is a K-I-N-G of Memphis. Then we would go over to Egypt. And we would deal with Memphis over there and the temples. They're bringing that energy back alive. The ancestors are moving through them. She had to look at all them things. And so he walking tall in the saddle, tall and slim, just like Nipsey. Nipsey bring him over here. And I said, what happened, Dolph? I was also talking to another lady that said Dolph was coming to her. And I think she, they started getting kind of close. Like she liked it, him, like had a crush on him. He liked it up. That didn't go on over here. He looked at and Nipsey brought him in. He was very respectful, but then they had a little something else going on, goddammit. And then she told me about it. I said, okay then, handle your business. I'm glad to know I ain't by myself and you don't think I'm crazy. She said, yeah, I'm kind of liking him. He like me. I said, okay. So she got the, y'all would be surprised how this shit go on. I did not know until I got in it. Then I talked to several women and several of the artists that were murdered. Some of them get to liking some of the readers. They start crushing on them, the reader crush back, and then they start talking. God damn. I mean, y'all, I didn't know this kind of thing. Okay, what we see in the 3D is just a duplicate of what we see in the 4D, 5D, 6D, and the other realms. When you think these people are dead, it's just the physical body's dead in the third dimension. They still talk, they move around, they travel, they can just travel faster. And they have things in common with people. It might be 10 readers that are doing their readings. They might come to all of them. And then it might be one or two they might zero in on. Like her energy, the way she looked, the way she cooked, the way she handles them. This is not just a reading I'm getting views or likes and shit on. I really like this motherfucker. I was digging him, before this shit happened, and then they sense it. Well, she like me, and she don't look at me as somebody that's dead or somebody just do a reading on. She really feeling me. They get to looking around their house and hanging around. You know what? That's a whole nother show. This shit blew my mind. I know because they were telling me. These women were like, can I talk? This is my number. We get to talking. They start to telling me the shit. They can feel the nigga around and they put on certain clothes, the nigga like them to wear certain panties and shit. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? So that's not just me. Girl, no. Said, you know, certain things they cook, then they start telling they don't want no nigga in the house. Start getting like rules and regulations and shit. And this here shit is not far-fetched and wild to me no more. And when y'all want the show, if y'all want it, we're going to talk about this here. I've talked to a couple of men that say they have female lovers like that. Like that's out of the body, that physically died or something. They in love with the female. You come hang around with certain panties, with certain outfits, they can see them. They can hit them like, wow, this shit like, wow, man. This, woo. That's why like I'm seeing them. They talking now on the other side, they pissed. Dolph mad, Mo3 mad. And I'm like, Mo3, what's wrong? You got the shoot. He's like, I ain't got no motherfucking thing. This not what the fuck I said. He talking about his mama, some family members, some shit done went on, some money done been stole, some dirty shit been done around his money, his estate, his music. He's not saying his mother's dirty, but around his family, and some shit and confusion been up, some dirty shit. That's what he said. He said all his affairs are not in order, they not being taken care of, and somebody's mama wasn't taken care of and giving things she was supposed to be giving. So I don't know if she run the business, who run the business, what Rainwater done did. He's like, damn Yellow Bees, and that's gonna happen anyway. He said, but it's some other motherfuckers. He said, I don't want just Yellow Bees, them other motherfuckers that underneath that you can't see that was encouraging him to do the shit and made money off of me and insurance policies off of Yellow Beezy doing that shit. They was indirectly having other street motherfuckers to push Yellow Bees and Rainwater up to do that shit, and that country nasty bitch that he was over there fucking with, that's goddamn the neighborhood slut, goddamn it, that helped set the motherfucking shit up. He is very upset. I got to sit around, I got a chance to just draw this shit out. And he also said it's police, state government, and it's federal shit that they doing, and with drugs and cartel shit that's tied into him and his murder and his organization. So I don't know, you know, everything that Mo3 was doing, or he was into, you know, selling drugs, reefer, whatever, gang activity. But he's telling me it's informers in this and feds all over it, and there's some more motherfuckers need to be locked up and exposed besides Yellow Bees. They might be a part of Yellow Bees organization. What is this Trap Boy Freddy? Trap Boy Freddy. Who is Trap Boy Freddy? He just said that to me. Who is Trap Boy Freddy? Would he be somebody out there where Mo3 was, or don't like Mo3, or had some issues with Mo3, or rapper or something like that? Trap Boy Freddy or something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And just a face came to me and a name. That's what Mo3 just said. Did they know each other? Was there somebody out there in that circle? Thank you, boss lady. He just brought him up. He said something about this dirty motherfucker right here. Trap Boy Freddy got something to do with this here. That's all I know. When y'all find out the rest of it, and why is he saying Trap Boy Freddy is tied to Yellow Bees and having him murder and another cartel that's been investigated by the feds, and something else finna come up with them. Oh, they was all friends. Thank you, Key to the City. Did anybody, thank you, Shabazz. I mean, I'm working on being good, you know. Did anybody ever accuse Trap Boy Freddy of being tied to this here? Did they ever have beef with Mo3? Because that's what Mo3 is saying, and he is hot right now. He's pacing back and forth while we talking. He got on all white, got a white t-shirt on, some white tennis shoes, laced up. I don't know what y'all call my devil down here. We call them tennis shoes. Some, you know, tennis, you know, what else? What other name you call them? Running shoes, sports shoes, whatever. Tennis shoe is what I got them to call. He's pacing. He's like, this is not justice for me. I don't want Yellow Bees. I want all the rest of them that's tied into it. It's a federal conspiracy. So that means there's some other shit that was also tied to it, or he must have had some type of business or empire that he run. And then I wonder, do he have any children? Because he mentioned, he showed me a boy, 2 boys and a girl. So I wonder, did Mo3 have any children? There's something about his estate he says upset about it, and I wonder, where's he buried? Did they take his body? Where's he buried? Mentioning that, I'm sick and I see it. Something else going to come up about that. Something else going to come up about Young Dolph, because Young Dolph is not pleased either. And they're working on, Young Dolph is showing me jewelry, gold, money, and estates buildings. So I'm wondering who is handling his estates around his wife and his children. He said everybody has not been arrested. That was a part of the plot of the conspiracy there for murder. He said this go back to the underground record industry. He keeps showing me Jay-Z and Yo Gotti. So I'm wondering, does Jay-Z over Yo Gotti's artists? They're tied together. Why is he said Jay-Z is my enemy. Jay-Z don't like me. He showed me Jay-Z And somebody else connected to Jay-Z, a white man, and one is a Jewish man, and one is Asian. He's showing me tied to these conglomerates and these music, these record labels, said it was out to get him, and then Jay-Z targeted him, zoomed in on him. He said, I don't like him. He said, just something about him. Things I know about him. He's showing me an alligator spirit. He said, I never trusted him. I don't dislike him like directly. He did something to me. He said, but it's just a vibe. I got my spirit. He said, I got chills. He said, I felt treachery and deceit from him. Like he'll sign a paper with you and make a deal with you and then go right behind you and sell it to someone else and set your ass up to shoot your ass. This is what Dolph is saying. So this man is duplicitous and ain't nobody friend. He don't trust nobody because he know he cannot be trusted. He said he would have backdoored me if I would have signed a contract and took the money. So he can't believe nothing that he say. Whatever he say to me and laugh and talk with me, I know not to take it seriously. Don't mean nothing. He said, because Jay-Z will set it in your face and go behind your back and say and do some other shit and set your ass up. He said, just like I got set up at that cookie shop. He said, he said, your God and Jay-Z got something to do with it. I'm not saying it. I'm trying to goddamn it, ear hustle and eavesdrop, goddamn it. They talking, but they talking near me in a circle. They're not like outside, goddamn it. I mean, they're not trying to hide it from me. I'm listening, but they're not talking direct to me, but they right out here in the circle talking so I can hear the shit. Let me repeat the shit. So I don't know. Wow, you said, yo, God, thank you, South Sussy. Is with Rodney Cut. Said they both alike. But said that Yo God is more like a runner, like a bitch, you know. He really not like his brother. The one they shot down, Big Jook. He not like Big Jook. He not like Jay-Z. You know, he act like that. They say he's in the middle. He's kind of soft like. You know what? I'm not going to do this, but I'm going to say this, and then y'all keep up shit talking about he kind of go both ways like. You know what? I'm not repeating nothing else you say. It's another eavesdropping, gossiping, TikToking motherfucker over here. You be on TikTok? I mean, this fucker be on TikTok, goddamn it, YouTube, goddamn it, Instagram. This fucker be everywhere that I'm seeing. It's kind of shaped up like a parakeet, but it's not a guy. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's not a human. It got some long ass wings on it. About 6 wings on each side of his back with a goddamn backpack. Keep up shit and know everybody's business and always gossiping his butt. Get your ass out of here before I hit a fly swatter and hit your ass in the damn head. But I don't know what the fuck this is. I ain't never seen this before, but it's big and it's about big as my hand and it's buzzing around, giggling. He be everywhere where humans at, getting in people's business and go back and forth just like that goddamn parakeet with Angie Stone and that fucking cockatoo. When I kept telling that cockatoo to get his shit started, two-face his ass out of here, he'll put his feet down and then just all the hair stand up on top of his head like an afro. Or to stand up. As I told you to get, and it wouldn't move. It'd get frustrated. I get your ass up. And then it come to half stand up. That's what my son, I told him what he did. And my son said, Mama, that's a cockatoo. That's not the parakeet. That's the cockatoo. And I said, wait a minute. A cockatoo and a parrot is different. I said it went wrong. I kept stomping, told him to get his ass out of here. He just get frustrated. And the feathers would stand up. He said, Mama, that's a cockatoo. I don't want to call it a monitoring spirit because it's not a human. It's not a demon. It's something I seen in a cartoon. That's like a big, it's not a bird. Look, I'm going to find this motherfucker, man, because all kind of characters like to come up here and fuck with me. It got sense like a human. It understand human words and it gossip. Come in people's house and gossip and say shit. But I could tell what it just said to me. It wasn't gossiping. It know what it was talking about. When it was talking about your guy like a bitch and undercover cobra way. It wasn't a human, but they had to get it from a human. I said, get your ass out of here because I see you. You are whatever the fuck you is. I don't know if you, I mixed with I don't know if it's mixed with a roach and a goddamn bird and a dragonfly. It's mixed with several things. I don't know what the fuck this is. I can't call it one thing. It looked like a hybrid, like 2 or 3 animals mixed together. With a head, a round head, but it like to hang around humans and keep up shit and pass messages. So you're right, it acts like a monitoring spirit. It'll be in people's house and gossip and go over there. So I don't know why he's looking at your guy ass, or he must have been at the orgy or something because he's talking about that man's ass. And I didn't ask him about that man's ass and with that man's mouth doing all that shit. He said the man is a goddamn bisexual and the man ain't built like his brother. Look, I don't know what this thing is. I'm trying to describe it. I don't know. Maybe I'll see it in a cartoon. Like a lot of stuff y'all see in a cartoon be real shit. They have demonic entities, like you said, like a monitoring spirit. But the thing It's not a demon. Like on the outside, it looked like something I done seen. It's mixed up. All I know, you talk too fucking much. It's giggling and it like to keep up shit and spread people. You better not spread minds. But like I said, if I catch you in here in any kind of shape and form, I can get to you. You fucked up because I'm gonna step on you with my damn biggest, hardest, thick heel shoes. Or bust you in your damn head. If you try to get in an animal around here, a fly, or bee or something, and do that shit on me and spout on me, you fucked. I'm telling you right now. But then again, you can the motherfucker can sense and pick up on shit and pick up on people's thoughts and shit. So if I was finna come towards and kick him, he'll fucking feel the shit and pick up on it. Yeah. Don't let my hand be, don't let my foot be quicker than your damn hand, because if I kick you first, and even if I don't completely get you down, but I wound you a little bit so you really can't buzz and fly, you fucked up, because I'm gonna finish you off, goddammit. I'm telling you now, he's up here in my mirror. He's up here in my fucking mirror. You're not, ooh. I was trying not to slap the bird. The bird gonna let me know that he wasn't scared of me and I wasn't gonna get the best of him. He gonna stay here to say what the fuck he got to say. But then again, I'm glad that he got to saying it, because he told me stuff about Angela that I needed to know. And all this stuff done come out. You see, that's what I said. The bird had goddamn they said. So I don't know what some of this stuff is that come over here and have me looking. I know that was a bird. I figured. But this one here that I now dislike, I don't know what this is. I just know it's in the mirror. It came in the mirror. So that has to do with occult and magic shit, because I never seen it. It's out of all these places, the opportunity could come. This thing has come through the mirror. Y'all need to watch anything that come to a mirror. Yes, it tell people business, bright aura, because I didn't ask him for that, about that boy behind, talking about that man behind and how he take dicks and all in the ass and all that shit. I didn't ask that thing about that. You say a harbinger type. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look it up, goddammit, because I don't appreciate this. Okay, with it, I don't. It's not completely shaped like I'm telling you. It looked like a mixture between 2 or 3 animals. It's not like a straight bird. It's not like a straight dragonfly. They don't put this thing together. Maybe it's a hybrid or something. It's not one animal. It's mixed together.
Actually getting off on the bleeding, actually seeing this boy in pain, hearing them cringe and actually make noises and beg them to take all this dick up out of here, because I can't handle this. It's too much. It's too big. This is too painful. And they will actually coach these boys. No, take it anyway. You can take it. You can handle it.
Young gay guys better learn some lessons then.
But they do it to women. That's the point I'm making. It's the same act. They do the same attitude. It's just a different gender, but the act and the idea is the same. So I want to say that before I actually get into that part about how to please, things that men need to know, because there's a lot of these young boys that'll do anything that need to be loved is insatiable, and they get played by these men. These men are running games on them. Then you got these wealthy white men that will come into a black neighborhood where they're black males prostituting, that will pick up these young black boys and have these boys screw them all in their ass, and then they go home to their wives, or they'll go their
children.
They have an addiction to have these black boys filling them up with black dick. And these boys running all up in their mouth and bending them over and dominating them and busting their asshole out. Then they feel satisfied. They feel rejuvenated. They've gotten this pressure off of. They feel this ejaculation, this gratification, because they're coming like this. And they lead them black boys right over there where they found them, give what, $3 or $4 or a damn crystal snack or something. And going on.
Crystal snack.
What you mean, crystal? I mean, one of my friends was telling me last night on the side of town he lived on, it was some good looking black boys, young black boys, tall. One, he said, was 6 feet, medium built, fine, had the jeans down, hanging past his waist, past his butt, looking at him when he was out going to the store, flagging them down, man. They out on the stroll, flagging dicks down. These dope selling men out there dressed like thugs, selling crack, trying to get money for crack. Is also out there trying to sell some dick / crack, sell some head.
Oh,
let them know they will. That just like they got these signs that I will work for food. Let them know they will fuck for food. They will suck a dick for some food. They will suck a dick for some money. And they out there rationing out the dick and the nuts, rationing out the throat. Now, a lot of these men got girlfriends and babies at home. But this one told my friend last night, I just like to suck dicks. And I will suck your dick for whatever you give me. It was no particular amount that he had in mind. He's like, whatever you can scrape up and give me, I will take it. Hell, I suck your dick for nothing because I likes to suck dicks. That's what this young, good-looking boy that you would not think was gay told my friend, and he said he bypassed it. So I'm like, damn, they are out there actually offering the dick up, negotiating some kind of fee, or actually damn like a damn handicap basket case, man. Whatever you can scrounge up. I guess they got a little basket in their pocket or something where they holding up with a sign saying that they will suck a dick up until they hiccup for a fee, or just a piece of bread, a sandwich or something. See, it's gotten to that point. And that's what these gay men and these gay boys need to know, as well as the women need to know.
Well, what do they like to be referred as? Gay, homosexual, or what?
I don't know. I think it depends on who it is. Some call themselves gay. Some of them call themselves homosexual. I don't think it's just one name that fits all. Sometimes society will try to come out mainstream, try to give you a name.
Right.
But I just go by whatever that individual prefers to be called when I'm dealing with them.
Well, I mean, you know, to say you gay young men, you selling your body for a crystal snack and a hamburger. You know, I'm sure that they got mates out there, right?
Not all of them, because like I said about the dog inside of the God. See, that's what we got to understand.
That's where you come to that at.
We got a lot of men that just like to hunt down young boys and put their dick in their asshole and in their mouth. We got a lot of grown men that don't want nobody old or they age. Even these old ass men hop around here on these sticks with snuff in their mouth and their teeth out, and they got a big wad over here in their damn jaw full of tobacco. Man, it will just fulfill all their dreams. If they get one of them young boys around the corner, they'll pull that wad out so quick they act like they hand bent up and feeble and shit, and they all got arthritis and they can't hardly walk. Let one of them young dicks come around the corner. Put that jaw or put that tobacco out their jaw and put that whole dick up in their mouth and suck them young boys' dick up. They can get them crippled up ass knees and lift them up, or get up out that walker, take that knee brace off their leg and bend over on the bed there and let them young boys fuck them all in the ass and give them all that SSI check and all that damn social security. Man, they'll give them all of whatever they want. They'll give to them. They can have that thrill again, that rush again of having them young boys. You know, they talking about these women, but they say they got a lot of these old men wearing these pampers. And y'all take this how you want.
Pampers?
These old men wearing these damn Depends pampers.
Oh, yeah, I got a friend that a man went up on in the store with a box of them and said, how you at these? How you put these on?
And they wearing them pampers because they asshole done fell out. The bottom done been knocked out. They done had so many damn huge goddamn King Kong dicks up their ass and can't control their bowels and hold their damn bowels back. So you think because them men old and folk feeling sorry for them because they old and the old folk home in a wheelchair and had to have all kind of damn asshole operation.
Now,
It's really because they done had them dicks.
Right there. That right there should make them bag up a little bit on being homosexual.
It's not gonna make them back up on homosexual because you got to realize you got a lot of women that got bowel problems too because they taking damn 50 feet dicks up their ass, whole damn yards and dicks up all up in their asshole, trying to compete with white girls and trying to compete with the gay boys. So everybody's taking dick up the ass, except me. Now I don't want to try that right there. I don't want to have.
All right, we're here with the Urban Coalition of Freelance Writers, where we shed the light.
All right, so listen here, y'all. What do y'all think? What are your thoughts? We've gotten into so many things today, so far. This is a lot. Let's get into it.
And say what's been on who's been in here and what's been on my mind the past few days. Not just Quincy Jones and Prince and Michael Jackson, but for some reason, Big Meech has been coming to me, and Aaliyah is up here with Tupac and Left Eye and Dr. Sebi, along, of course, with Nipsey and King Von and Young Dolph and Rich Homie Quan. Those are kind of the ones that, I see another female here that's in entertainment. What is this? This is a long time ago. This is someone that's an old Hollywood starlet that's coming up. Somebody was shot. Oh, wow. This is the lady. One of them is the Black Dahlia. She came up before a long time ago in Nipsey's rings in LA, where this wealthy person in Hollywood, I think they might have also been medical doctors, and she came to Hollywood to try to become a star and was connecting with these wealthy men. One of them, or maybe more than one of them, cut her up in a whole bunch of little pieces. Or when they found out she was cut up or cut open, the Black Dahlia. It's a very famous story. And from the Playboy Mansion, this Playboy model, her husband, I forgot her name, but there was a movie made about her in her life. She was one of the top Hugh Hefner's favorites. She was pretty, blonde hair, young. Her husband, she tried to get away from him because he was obsessed. I think she was younger than him. And he was very close to her, but he was fucking different people, but then didn't want her to do it. He was very, very obsessed with her, ended up killing her, shooting her because she shot with a shotgun. And I think that's actually Dorothy something. Y'all could, Dorothy, I think Dorothy Stratton. If y'all can find it, let me know. Dorothy Stratton. She's coming up and she's haunting different places, like in LA and around. She's around Hugh Hefner in the mansion. Okay, she just showed me the tunnel. They have under there with these children and drugs, and she's saying CIA. She's up here. A lot of these different people have come up here with unresolved issues that are tied to Diddy and how these sex trafficking parties and these networks have been around since before Hollywood and the establishment of Hollywood. The people that established Hollywood decided they were pedophiles and homosexual. They decided this is how they wanted this to go, and then prey on the people of color, the blacks, the Indians, the Latin, anybody who that land originally belonged to when they started Hollywood. Enslave them, kill them, human sacrifice them, eat their meat. This is something, looks like it's been a sect. A high-level sect of them have always done. And then they're telling me this is also done by some sects in Egypt as well. Michael, okay, when I'm going to start Big Meech, I've been getting this for about a week now. I'm sure he already knows it, the people around him. He's being watched at all times, high-profile, high-level asset. So I don't know what that means, because I think like when you say something like an asset, that would be maybe somebody that works for you or some type of agent or inside of the agency. This man was considered a threat and a problem in prison because he's very intelligent and has a lot of influence and power and control and wanted to unite people, and they didn't want that. So they thought about killing him, but did not, and just tried to move him around and trying to kill his influence, his ability to have people to admire him, listen to him, look up to him, and then form these very powerful alliances and people dealing with their rights and not being violated and knowing the law. They didn't want him to do that, but at the same time, I mean, he clearly had a very powerful destiny, and that deals with his karma, his life before he came here. So he clearly was somebody of power, influence, and wealth and fortune, fame and fortune, and high level of respect. Before he was born into this lifetime. But it looks like there are a couple of bounties on his head. Like he's been hunted. These are spiritual bounties, like assassins, but he's also being followed by the feds, and there are other secret agencies, and some of them want to kill him. It's people inside of that agency, different agencies. It's not just one agency. Police and snitches, informants, people that are in that industry that were drug dealers and hustlers as well are still very jealous of him and resentful of him. And he comes out and he's a god. He's still a god. He's still very wealthy. He's still very famous. People are clamoring to get to him, to hear his story, to actually have him in movies, television, commercials. I mean, they want him all over the place. He's going to be able to start over and do very well. But I know, of course, he's not going to be, a drug dealer. And there's no way he could do that and get away with that in his lifetime. But now he has even bigger and better options and businesses and franchises. I mean, he's being offered the world, and a lot of people are upset about that, or I guess jealous of that, or don't like that. He was a king and a god before. And he's
all right, y'all, we're gonna take it on in the house. I want to thank you all for tuning in. You all have a great day on purpose.